Welcome to Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Julia.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
And I'm Elyse. Thanks for having me.
Elyse Willems is here.
My goodness. It's Elyse.
Wow. My goodness, it's
Oh,
Elyse.
my
stars.
stars. It is Elyse.
I do declare Elyse Willems.
Wow.
I am fanning myself.
I know. Yes, imagine the fan. Is this because of my Colonel Sanders impression that I
Oh,
did?
absolutely.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Elyse, why don't you tell everyone who you are, what you do, all that good stuff?
My name's Elyse, and I am a producer and cast member at the comedy gaming channel Funhouse, which is owned by Rooster Teeth. And I do a little bit of everything, making funny videos and writing and all that jazz. And
Race car racing.
yeah, if you hear a car drive by, that is not the highly trafficked area that is Jacob and Julia's street. That is me.
Yeah.
You're
me in the video.
recording from your car, which is impressive
That's really
while
cool.
Yeah.
drifting.
and dangerous.
Yes, I just saw Doctor Strange drive by. He was white knuckling it around the turn. I'm curious to see how that's going to play out.
I'm sure it'll be fine for him.
Yeah, but thanks so much for having me. I had a blast with you guys before, so I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, we had a blast with you as well, and we've been jazzed to get you back on, especially since we're doing a Muppets episode today.
Oh, yeah. The people will finally maybe see me draw a Muppet that isn't Kermit.
Maybe.
Draw a lot of those.
Is that your go-to, Julia?
Oh, yeah. I love drawing Kermits.
Julia's got a very special wrong Kermit that she draws.
I have
Kermit.
never once drawn Kermit
it's
correctly.
Exactly, it's definitely Kermit.
When you draw him, do you start with his pointy collar?
I start with his mouth, but then it just goes downhill from there.
Julia's Kermit starts always with a pistachio shell.
Yes. Is it not?
Yeah, it looks like an open pistachio shell. Then she slaps the eyes on in the wrong spot. And it always looks distressed, Julia's Kermit.
I would say it's menacing.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
A menacing Kermit.
Has a menacing aura.
This instills a lot of confidence in me today. That you
Yeah.
will do nothing but handle with grace and civility this thing that I have loved for most of my life.
I'm sure we will.
That's
but today-
always what we do with every property we draw on this program.
Of
With
course.
love and care.
And we're
Yeah.
not technically drawing Muppets today. We're drawing Muppets as humans. So Elyse, you've prepared for us some prompts, some Muppets. And we're going to see what they would look like if they was real people.
We're gonna imagine them. What if Muppets was people?
And Nathan, you're going to go first.
Yes. Choose for me the one you want to see me mess up.
Oh, this is tough.
Nathan likes a soft shape. He's a very friendly artist.
I'm a friendly artist.
Friendly artist? Your neighborhood friendly artist?
I'm the friendly artist on the show.
Perfect. Well, knowing that information, I'm going to have to take a full 180 and give him Sam the Eagle.
Okay,
Yes.
Sam the Eagle
yes.
as a person, a real stern man.
Nothing soft about this man.
Something about him, though, makes him one of my favorites, and I don't know why.
I love Sam the Eagle's face.
The first role I saw Sam the Eagle in was in Muppet Treasure Island as Mr. Arrow.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just thought his name was Mr. Arrow.
You thought his name was Mr. Arrow?
I thought his name was Mr. I mean, I was a little kid. I didn't know.
Wow,
I
you were
didn't know.
stupid as shit when you were a little kid.
I'm worried that Sam the Eagle as a person is just going to be handsome Squidward.
You are going to be inspiring a lot of fanfic if that's the case.
Yeah, the crossover potential. Fans have been clamoring to find the right partner for handsome Squidward.
And now we have it.
Sam the Eagle, he likes to uphold the law.
Mm-hmm.
He's patriotic. He's so straight edge and he's so very by the book that I think that there's a secret kink side to Sam the Eagle. There's some
There's
underlying.
an unleashed side.
There's
Yes.
got to be something. No one is that by the book.
This is not going where I thought it was going to go.
This is very scary.
Well, he's he's sort of got like vice principal energy, a little bit.
Yeah,
Vice
I
Principal
get that.
Eagle?
What?
I don't want to stand for the pledge. Both my legs are broken. You must.
Wow, no nonsense.
Can any of you do a good Sam the Eagle voice?
No.
Clearly not.
That was my best attempt.
I feel like there's a humph to it. like, you must know that if you are going to be here, you must be here on time, sort of thing. Like, he's very...
Yeah.
That was a good
That's
one.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It captured his energy, and there is definitely a harumph there. You are right.
Yeah, there's an implied harumph that you can't
I would
ignore.
hope that if you're in the hallway, you have a hall pass and are not just dilly-dallying.
I love him in Muppet Treasure Island as Mr. Arrow. I think my experience is probably just watching Muppet Show reruns and seeing him on them. And I, as a kid, thinking he's not that fun. Because when you're a kid and you're watching, you're looking for kind of the spectacle and the silliness, which
True.
Yeah.
as an adult, you start to appreciate Sam the Eagle more.
Yeah, Sam the Eagle's a grower. You got to give Sam the Eagle the time. This one's not.
This one's
not a grower.
A thick Mr. Burns.
I was just it's very Simpsons like.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is sort of a Simpsons. I guess that's my drawing style.
The more I get to know this one, the less I like it.
Because he doesn't have a chin really. It's just beak. So I'm trying to translate that.
I can't. I keep getting lost in his eyes
They're looking right out at us.
because
and
they
that's-
want me dead. I think.
Yeah.
He is going to be saluting.
I get bad vibes from Sam the Eagle as a human, especially like in recent times. I don't think I'd like this man.
Yeah, you don't want to get into like a long political conversation with him, probably.
Definitely not.
But I think I want to incorporate his sort of like fuzzy feathers into his outfit somehow.
Is this the kink side?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
Perhaps.
Yeah, maybe this is. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna give him sort of like a fuzzy, like coat.
Now I'm picturing him having some sort of kink where he is what's his face from Game of Thrones. I work on the wall.
Jon Snow?
Jon Snow, and he has that big fuzzy coat, and he's like,
Julia, is that your Jon Snow impression?
no.
The name's Jon Snow.
I was trying to land somewhere between Jon Snow and Sam the Eagle.
Okay.
I missed both.
I've never heard any. Everyone does the like, I don't want it. I don't want to be king. And I was like, I've never heard anyone do Jon Snow like put your hands up and face the wall.
He's cosplaying Jon Snow for sure.
Yeah.
We gotta do something about these wildlings. I'm Jon Snow.
It's like a Jimmy Stewart now.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about your wild legs.
There's White Walkers in Bill's house and Dan's house, Fred's house.
Oh, Nathan, what happened there?
I looked up. I want to make it more like Jon Snowy. Like he's got like sort of the big.
Wasn't big enough.
It wasn't big enough. I need to make it bigger.
A disgraceful collar.
This kind of softens him a bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, because it adds a little bit of like personality to him. I feel like he's got something going on now.
But also this intense look that he's giving me, plus wearing this outfit, feels like I've come to his front door at the wrong time, and he's answered the door, and I'd rather not be here right now.
Yeah. The wrong trick-or-treat house.
Yeah.
All he had to grab was his wife's overcoat. Or he looks like he could be on, maybe not Star Trek, like an old Star Trek or something.
Yeah, he is kind of giving me some Picard vibes as well. Just sort of his hairdo. This is making me wish they made a Muppet Game of Thrones.
They did. No, they made a Sesame Street.
They made Game of Chairs, yeah.
Game of Chairs, yeah.
Which great stuff from Sesame Street always.
Do you often make yourselves feel uncomfortable on this show? This
Yes.
is new.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
We didn't just bring this out for you. This is where we live. This is our home.
We are uncomfortable always.
Yeah. This isn't for us. We're not out to make ourselves happy or anyone else happy. Not us, not the viewer, not you.
He's not Jon Snow. I'm realizing he's Mance Rayder. This is Mance Rayder.
Oh, Mance Rayder.
Julia, do your Mance Raider.
I don't know who that is.
Let's get the Mance Rayder impression.
I'm Mance Raider.
That's what I thought.
There it is. Yeah.
Hands up on the starship. What's Mance Raider?
He's from Game of Thrones too.
Damn it.
Hands up on the starship. Helmsman, hands up.
He's the king beyond the wall.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I feel like there was a period of Game of Thrones where I just kind of blacked out.
Yeah, that was most of it for me. Because it didn't have Sam the Eagle in it.
He has such a wide torso in this. Sam the Eagle's jacked. Yeah.
Well, it's just it's a very puffy jacket he's wearing.
He's got a swimmer's bod.
It's so puffy. Is this okay? Is this all right? Is this
I don't
allowed?
know who you're asking.
You're asking yourself?
Is this okay?
Yeah, who are you asking, Nathan?
Only you can answer the
gods?
question.
I guess all of you, my friends here, watching me do this.
I mean, it's too late to stop you.
Yeah, but again,
Yeah.
he's a regular human in our world, but he likes to dress up like this for like conventions.
So he's a cosplayer.
Yeah, he's a cosplayer for sure.
Does he have a heart of gold?
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that.
If you asked him what his favorite bird was, would he say something that's not an eagle?
I'm a fan of the turkey, just like Ben Franklin.
Yeah.
Well, you're just like an eagle.
Turkeys all day.
Turkeys are where the real prestige is. Yeah, I don't know where my voices
He's out
are
here
today.
hunting for turkeys. That's what he's doing. Scanning the horizon.
Oh yeah. He's cosplaying. Yeah, he's doing it. He's got like a bow.
This
like
is what
bow
people thought
hunting.
the Sasquatch was. He was walking by on his turkey hunt and got a photo of him.
I'm a survivalist. I hunt turkeys.
Only turkeys.
I live alone.
This has made me forget what Sam Eagle looks like.
This is all you need to worry about now. This is him. This is Sam the
new
Eagle.
one. Reboot. 2021 reboot. Sam Eagle.
Sam Eagle.
Do you ever do this show and then dream about what you drew?
God, I hope not. I draw some accursed things on this show.
If I do, my subconscious has blocked that out.
Yeah.
For self-preservation reasons.
I dream a lot about doing live shows. Like that we have a live show and I'm unprepared for it.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And then I go out and I'm like being super not funny. Even though we're never prepared for our live shows, they're
Never.
improvised.
We've never once been prepared.
So I don't know what I'm worried about.
I think I'm done. I think this is him.
Is it?
Yeah. If you saw this man, you wouldn't think, oh, that's like Sam the Eagle if he was a man.
I don't know if it'd be my first thought.
I feel like I need to look up what he looks like.
I think you'll be surprised. You'll be like, oh yeah, that's him.
Yeah, I feel like Elyse should give like a rating.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. How out of that's like
Elyse is the
5
expert.
stars?
Yeah.
How many Menominas?
How many Menominas is this?
You know, the one thing I would say is I feel like he has maybe more of a unibrow. Like you gave him the little bit of the disconnect in his eyebrows, but
Please connect those brows.
Connect the brows, maybe,
Connect
please.
if I connect the brows, yeah.
that helps. God, this
Now
is,
he
this
kind of is reading as like a counter to Mr. Bean, and I don't know why. Like a foil to Mr. Bean.
Dark bean.
He's Mr. Mean.
Rowan Atkinson is coming out with a new physical comedy movie where he plays a man that's trapped in a house with a bee.
This is real?
Yes.
This is a real
This
thing?
is a real thing?
Yes,
Mr.
Wow.
B.
Mr. B.
100%. Read
It
about
was
it yesterday.
right there. Is it called Mr. B?
I don't think so.
Don't
But I'm
trust the
surprised there
bee.
weren't more headlines calling it Mr. B.
Missed opportunity. All right, we need the rating, Elyse.
Okay,
we gotta
I
get a
think
rating.
Out of 5 Menominas, it's a 4 out of 5 Menominas for me.
Oh wow, that's
Ooh,
pretty
a
good.
high, a high
That's
phenomena.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, I was
Okay.
worried.
I would say
Okay.
my
Yeah.
one criticism might be maybe you gave him too much definition in the chin. I mean, I know you were going for a weak chin there, but there might be still too much.
Still too much. Yeah, the skull should just not have a jaw at all, really. Okay, well, I appreciate the constructive criticism. I'll keep that in mind the next time I try
Draw a nightmare.
to draw a Muppet as a human.
I think it's excellent though, and I do like that you put your spin on it of him being a Game of Thrones cosplayer. Because why? Why not?
Why not? I mean, the
not?
Muppets are all cosplayers. They like to dress up like whatever story they're telling, be it A Christmas Carol, Treasure Island, or Caper.
Well, we learned from Muppets Take Manhattan that they're theater kids.
Yeah,
In college,
True.
they put on musicals
yeah.
because that's a thing that they did.
In Muppet College. All right, Elyse. I'm ready for mine. And Nathan might be the kind artist, but I'm I'm the bad boy of Drawfee, so please
Yes.
give me one reflective of that title.
Oh, this is tough because then it dictates who I give to Julia. What? Well, Julia, what are you the artist of?
I'm the wild card nightmare one.
Yeah, they call her Monster Mom.
I'm gonna give Jacob Pepe the prawn.
Oh, that's a great one.
Because
That's a
one of my
perfect one for
favorites.
Jacob.
If you're the bad boy and Pepe's got a little bit of a tinge to him, you know, he's a ladies' man.
Yes.
He's fiery.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm pulling up some reference here. Oh my, I love Pepe so much.
He's
Me
really
too.
good.
I feel like his performances in improv are also really consistent and solid.
Just a solid Muppet all around.
I have a technical question about Pepe that I don't know if you would have the answer for. But he's like small in the show, right? So is he still like a hand in there, or is it like wires? Or do they just do some sort of Lord of the Rings trickery?
He's actually a tiny man
Oh,
wearing makeup.
okay.
He's the only Muppet that isn't a puppet at all. He's just a little boy.
Just a little, well, not a boy, but a man.
Yeah.
A small
Well,
man.
He's voiced by a man, but played by a boy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know how he's performed. That's a great question. I feel like there'd have to be some wires, given how tiny he is,
Right? You can't put a whole hand in there.
to do his little prawn arms.
Yeah.
I'm getting some posing out of the way, out the gate here. I want to capture
wow.
the pose energy. I see him doing like in this reference here, like a sort of 2-finger gun sort of look.
Redlining the sketch, Jacob. Really showing me up right out the
yeah, I
gate.
usually do black on Drawfee. I totally forgot it. Kept my red out. Whoops.
Now remember, he's a suave ladies' man.
Yeah, he's got you see the finger points? Or, I mean, am I like alone here? This is the suavest move.
And he's got one tooth.
He has no tooth from what I see.
Oh, really?
Oh, no, maybe
He's got one little tooth.
You're right.
Oh, he does have one little tooth.
It's little. It's easy to miss.
That's going to be fun.
Oh my god. Suave ladies man with one tooth.
Okay, he's got big ol' eyes.
It's not the number of teeth. It's how you use them.
So we're gonna need to get that sort of.
Oh my god, they're big.
Yeah, they're big.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of a
Really-
bulbous.
Really sees into your soul with those.
Yeah, little bitty pupils. Now the nose is not. He doesn't have one of
He
those.
doesn't have.
Right. And again, I was docked points for including even the hint of a chin on Sam
true.
the Eagle. So
You were docked points, and yet you still got a 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5 ain't bad. I'm not, I get that rating on Yelp. I'm like, I'll probably still order from that restaurant.
Little nose. I'll make it small because he's got to have one.
This looks like a fun friend.
Oh,
This looks like a bit of a class clown.
Yeah, I think he's like fun. He's a guy you want to have around.
Okay, but the ladies.
The ladies, though, the ladies are gonna love having him around.
he's kind of upsetting me.
Why?
I'm getting Ed Single D from this a little bit.
God.
He's only got the one tooth. I don't know what to do.
This is,
I should have asked you all at the start, but do you each have a favorite Muppet?
ooh,
Pepe is one of my favorites.
he's good.
But when it comes down to it, I'm a Kermit guy through and through. I know it's basic, but whenever I see Kermit, I am filled with such a profound joy and peace. I just can't say no.
My favorite Muppet is a weird pull, but it's Bubba. It's Bubba
Yeah,
the Rat.
You're always
Oh,
talking
wow.
about
You've
this.
mentioned
I
that, yeah.
love Bubba the Rat. He cracks me up.
Is he the slightly like portly one?
Yeah, he's the portly Brooklyn rat. I don't know. I'm just doing my work.
He's got a deep Brooklyn accent.
Big Brooklyn accent. I'm just
That's great.
doing my thing. Because he seems like kind of a pizza rat as well, which I relate to. I also really like Sweetums.
Sweetums is great.
Oh, that's
I love how he
interesting.
moves. He's
It's
so
interesting that you
like
say that.
He's so big
waddly.
and lumbering, yeah.
Very curious. Very interesting that you say that.
Not a fan of Sweetums, Elyse.
No. I just
Or-
said maybe foreshadowing something for later in the show.
Oh.
We're gonna have to
That
think
would
about
be-
Sweetums.
That would be too crazy. That couldn't be. What a reveal that would be if that were the case, but that would be just too crazy.
That would be wild.
Yeah, that would be wild.
But wilder stuff has happened.
What about you, Elyse? What's your fave?
Mine's Gonzo because
It's a
he's
good one.
he's unusual. He's eccentric. And he's also an outsider. That, you know, I think a lot of Gonzo's lore is Gonzo trying to fit in or doesn't necessarily feel like he fits in, but then eventually coming to the conclusion that him being unique and unto himself is great. I mean, he's just fun. I was a kid, you know, I always thought Gonzo was the funniest.
I would like to apologize again then for sending you Jacob's Gonzo Aragorn.
I was offended on a personal level.
I was too. You're not alone. I offended myself. I offended everyone who watched.
Well, that's a great opportunity to plug our Twitch channel, Drawfee Show on Twitch. If you want to watch stuff like Gonzo Aragorn happen,
It's not gonna happen again.
You want to get mad at me?
Check out our Twitch channel. We also upload the VODs on Drawfee Extra right here on YouTube. So that's just a fun organic plug that happened.
Such a nice organic, smooth plug.
Jacob, what should have been an erotic piece of art turned into just, I don't even know how to describe it.
I love the way you did the hair.
On this one here, we're not talking about Gonzo Aragorn anymore.
Oh, I was talking about Gonzo with the erotic art.
I see.
I wish it had been erotic. I wanted that. And I didn't have the skill to pull it off. I'm not.
I mean, at least one person maybe saw that and was like, "Yep, this is exactly
what I'm in."
what
I'm
I
having
was
an
hoping
awakening
for."
moment.
wildly horny
Yeah.
as a result of this.
There's always, you know, doing a show like this, there's always the chance that something you draw is going to be like it for someone, you know? I personally love that. I love knowing that.
Helps you sleep every night.
Yeah, so I don't have to dream about what I drew because I know someone else is.
This is done. I think I'm pretty happy with this, I think.
Yeah.
I have to ask, what made you go for the hoodie version of Pepe versus the kind of button up or the turtleneck?
It was literally that I Googled Pepe Muppet.
We're getting into some process stuff here.
And the one that was closest to the pose that I thought was the most fun was wearing the hoodie. So I
but
just
there's also the one where he's thinking.
I had the reference right there, and I was like, I'm just gonna go with hoodie. I mean, he wears a hoodie a lot. Mm-hmm. It's a legitimate choice, Elyse.
That's casual. It's casual Pepe. It's casual Pepe.
It's casual Pepe.
It's a weekend Pepe.
Yeah, I think you need to respect my Pepe choices.
Whenever
please.
I think of Pepe, I think of the scene in Muppets from Space where he and Kermit have dressed up like doctors. So it's their little Muppet heads on large human bodies, and they're just saying "doctor" to each other. Doctor, doctor, doctor. Just a couple of doctors in the hallway.
Muppets are good.
Muppets are very good.
Yeah,
Guys, yeah. Before I rate Jacob's drawing, can we just say Muppets are great?
yeah.
I know you just said it, but
I'll say it again.
We'll cover
if
it
I have
again.
to. Muppets are great.
Muppets are great.
Muppets are great.
We love them. I'm wearing a Kermit shirt right now on this episode.
that
You
is a
can't see,
counterfeit
but
Japanese Kermit shirt. We've established that prior to the show.
This is an illegitimate Kermit.
Yeah.
Well, Elyse, I need you to give me a rating for this Pepe. I personally think it gets 5 out of 5 Jacob stars. I'll tell you that.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at it, and I am seeing a lot of Pepe energy in it. Of course, you went for casual Pepe, so he doesn't have his chain necklace or one of his fantastic printed shirts on. But this is Pepe on a weekday, just going about his
Going
life.
to the grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, I like what you did with the hair as well. I think it's going to be another 4 Monominas.
All right, we're
Sorry,
all tied
Jacob,
up.
All right.
I know you said 5. I know, and I'm glad that you feel 5 in your heart.
I
Four's
don't
still
anymore now. Now I feel 4.
But if I'm being honest, I'm the person that goes to the art museum and just reads the descriptions. So I don't actually know anything about art.
Listen, no, I'll take the 4. You're the expert here. Like, you'll know when your heart sees a 5. And I have to respect that.
It maybe isn't disgusting enough. Would be my own
Oh,
critique.
dang it.
Okay, I'm writing down mental notes for my drawing.
Julia's
Make 'em
gunning
real
for that
gross.
5.
Yeah, I gotta get that 5 Phenomena.
All right. Well, Julia, do you want to swap in?
I do want to swap in, please.
Okay.
I really wrestled with what to A, choose for Julia, and B, just to choose for a third Muppet, because there wasn't really female representation in my choices, and I of course thought about Miss Piggy,
Okay.
but then I didn't know if that was a little too mainstream, and I also thought about Janice. but then she's kind of human-like already, so it didn't feel like too much of a stretch. And then Gonzo being my favorite, he came to mind. But maybe he came up earlier, but Sweetums I was so worried you were going to give me Camilla.
just make a chicken person.
Camilla and Sam might be too similar in being the bird morph.
Oh my God, I love Sweetums.
Sweetums is so good.
I love everything about Sweetums.
He's a big, strong man.
He's big, he's gruff, he's scary, maybe upon initial, meeting of him, but then his name is Sweetums. He has this inherent gentleness to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love his giant feet. They're just so big. Okay, but I need to make him gross to get that 5 phenomena.
Yeah, no pressure, but this does need to be a 5 phenomena performance.
Okay.
If we post this episode and none of us get 5 phenomena,
that's a problem.
That's a shameful mark on our record.
Now that's taking the pressure off of Julia and flipping the pressure onto me. And I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, you need to judge impartially based on what you think, but we will have to probably take down the channel.
Oh.
If we don't get 5. So,
because we are posting, it'll be the last episode we post, and we will post it. And like people are going to be at this part in the episode thinking, oh man, is this going to be the end of the channel?
And I will tweet out, yes.
Spoiler alert, yes.
Simply yes.
If you're wondering about Drawfee, the answer is yes.
But it won't be your fault because you're just judging. You're just using your judgment. It's all on Julia to nail this.
Oh, God. I need to save the channel.
I mean, Nathan, if you had pulled out a 5 phenomena performance right out the gate, we wouldn't even have to be having this conversation right now.
I was never gonna do a 5 phenomena performance. I'm opening up the show because I'm the soft, nice artist paving the way for the real gross stuff later on.
We all knew, just for the overarching narrative of this episode, that I couldn't give Nathan the 5 phenomena.
Yeah, where would we have left to go?
Yeah, where would the drama be? You're absolutely right. This is Garth from Wayne's World here on Drawfee.
I am very much the type of person that you put a pair of dark glasses on me and I am just Garth from Wayne's World. I like where this is going already.
Yeah, this is a cryptid.
Yeah, I'm trying so hard to skirt the line between Bigfoot and Sweetums. But I think we're going to get there. And Garth from Wayne's World.
He doesn't wear glasses, Sweetums.
Something that I don't know that we incorporated as much. Like, I think Nathan kind of went there with the Game of Thrones cosplay edge. But, like, what is Sweetums the person about in his life? Like, what is he into? How does that kind of inform his look or maybe any accessories he has or clothes?
Right, the story.
Well, I always pictured Sweetums to be like, I mean, I think he is canonically kind of like the stagehand, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I always pictured him as like the dude who had a look. He like found his look as a teen and just never changed it.
Like a man who buys a Kermit shirt in Japan and says, this will be relevant forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds like a perfect kind of man to me.
That's so neat because I do love your shirt.
I mean, it's not like I wore the shirt specifically to impress you or anything.
Oh, no.
So don't even worry about it. I mean,
it's not like he entered the room, he slid into the room and said, I came prepared. I'm wearing my Kermit shirt.
Oh, no.
And then
Did
I said, Elyse is going to love this so much.
Oh, dang it.
She's going to love this and definitely not make fun of me at all, even a little bit.
Oh, man.
And I hugged my framed photo of Elyse.
Oh, no.
And I said, we're best friends.
It's not an expensive frame, is it?
Well, it's
gilded.
It's not expensive.
Gilded.
I'll say that.
We'll cut that from the episode.
Yeah.
He did have best friends done by a professional calligraphist.
Oh.
Yeah.
Scribbled onto it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
On the record, I guess, I do like Jacob's shirt a lot. But for the comedic timing of the show, I had to say the thing about the thing. Anyway,
it's too late now.
I do think I completely agree with you, Julia, and I love where you're going with it. He also looks like the guy that might tell a group of, mystery solving teens to like leave this place.
It's not safe
absolutely.
after dark.
Yeah.
He's also like, he had that one band shirt that he really liked, and he was like, I got it at the concert. It was a legendary concert, but it's just like full of holes.
Yeah.
Covered in
tattered
stains.
This
Zeppelin
guy,
shirt.
I mean, he got the shirt from the band he was roadieing for. It was a gift because he did such a good job setting up the amps.
They just gave it to me because I was that good. They could have charged me $20, but they didn't.
I was ready to pay it.
They'd never seen anybody hook up amps like that before.
They were just so impressed.
They were twice as loud somehow.
So I want to give him like, his headphones are popping out of his hair.
This is Tommy Chong.
Kind of is.
Yeah, a little bit of Tommy Chong vibes.
Hey, man.
With what I've done to the eyebrows and the bangs here, he looks like he's trying to go for the Labyrinth David Bowie look, and it's just like it isn't working for him.
I mean, he looks just like a lifelong roadie.
Yeah.
Like that vibe is so powerful with what you've drawn here.
The one thing I would say is I feel like Sweetums' two bottom teeth are very distinctive.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, we got to get those.
We got to get those. I should have learned that from the Pepe drawing.
Yeah, we went no teeth, one tooth, two teeth with these. So I like that we kept that. Each drawing had one more tooth than the previous drawing.
And Elyse could be rating on purely a number of teeth scale. Like,
Yeah, if the second tooth is what really sets us over the edge.
then we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You're definitely capturing how just startled Sweetum always looks.
Yeah. Oh, he's definitely like he's been in the AV room for just way too long. They're like, "Hey, you want lunch, man?" He's like, "Oh, no.
No, I brought a sandwich.
I brought a sandwich. Bologna cheese." He's definitely like the guy that people joke that he's like basically haunting the AV room because he just never leaves.
If you need some wires set up, he's your guy.
Yeah. I need him to be like very hairy.
Oh yeah.
Right.
It's such a floppy design. Like there's so many bits that move and wiggle when his big old mouth moves.
I think he wears the band shirts religiously to the point where for cold weather, his body had to grow, some type of insulation.
Yeah, he adapted. That's beautiful.
This is beautiful.
So he's just a future man.
This is the only person we've drawn on this episode that looks convincingly like a human.
That's
like,
really true, yeah.
Jacob and mine were like cartoons of people, but this is just a guy that you could see.
He is doing that thing because I know that Sweetums has that rope that he wears.
Sweetums is also sort of cosplaying as a Game of Thrones character.
Yeah, he is.
He is going to have like an amp cable as a belt instead.
Oh, that's fun. Julia, that's just a fun thematic design choice.
Yeah.
That's texture.
Oh, you're adding so many cool details.
That's texture. I don't want to pick on Jake. Jacob's was phenomenal, but where was the signature Pepe flip phone that he's known for?
You didn't incorporate the flip phone.
We didn't see the flip phone
into the design.
Man. Thinking back on when I said it was a 5 out of 5 Jacob stars, that really seemed like a stupid thing to say now.
Sorry, Jacob.
How does he call the ladies?
I assume it's just in his pocket, but you're right. It should have been.
It should have been prominently displayed.
Yeah. Next time, Muppets as people too.
I won't be invited back on this show.
No, you definitely will be because now we have a score to settle.
Yeah. Also, I think it's good when our guests take us down a peg or two.
That's
just like important, humbling experience that helps us grow as artists.
Yeah, Nathan.
The one thing I've learned is always insult the host. The person who went out of their way to be kind to you, invite you on the show.
Well, it's a power thing. Now we're scared of you.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Draw faster, Julia.
Yeah, insulting Jacob is a pastime
Yes.
on the
Aw.
program, so it's like perfect. It fits right in. But it's because I invite it. I invite the aggression.
Yeah, Karina's not here. Someone has to bully
Someone
Jacob.
has to do it. Yeah.
I always feel like you never like tease somebody that you don't like, as an adult.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
We all like each other.
If I don't like you, I just wouldn't be speaking to you.
Yeah. I'd get quiet and just be like,
Can we end the
Sure.
conversation?
Be like, yeah, okay. Oh, that's sure. Okay. I actually have to go, but is great. Great talking to you.
Yeah.
I do think if you lost the headphones, he could be from a, medieval era.
Yeah, you're right.
What is this strange
so
contraption in front of me?
I am the sound wizard. He's gonna have a little soup thermos full of, because I feel like he would have a soup thermos, and it's gonna have a little band stick. This one says band. Well, it says band, but maybe it's a political sticker. I think this is Sweetums.
This is so good, Julia.
Yeah, there's
this
so
is
much mood.
We've walked in on him, and
Oh.
he's just.
I want to watch an animated show about this like washed up roadie with a heart of gold
Yeah,
who is trying to like acclimate to the new music scene.
voiced by Tommy Chong.
I think we could package and sell this, you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, get it around.
just a kind of sad version of Metalocalypse.
Oh, and he's got a
yeah.
kid he never sees.
they become more and more of a character in season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
definitely.
really develop that relationship more.
Yeah, I think this is him.
This is him. This is Sweetums.
This is Sweetums for sure.
I think I've just been looking for an excuse to draw Sweetums
Your whole life.
my whole life. I've been training for this.
Yeah, the Sweetums was inside you, and it just needed to come
Sweetums
out.
is inside all of us, really. If you look inside yourself deep enough, you can find a Sweetums in you. Yeah, I'm done here. Elyse, please rate my Sweetums.
I'm gonna have to give it 2 many Monominas. More than 5. Because
Oh my god.
this is wonderful.
I broke the Menomina scale.
5 Monominas and a doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah. Dude, it's wonderful. This is really great. I wasn't being facetious. I do kind of want to watch a really heartfelt show about this, aged out roadie.
Yeah.
He's just trying to make his way.
Anyone in TV want to get at us?
We'll pitch you the show.
Yeah.
We don't want to work on it.
No,
But
you take
just take it. Yeah, you take it and you do it.
I just want to watch the show.
Yeah, I just want to watch it. Julia, thank you for saving our channel
Yeah.
with
You're
your good
welcome.
drawing.
Can you put this on a t-shirt that just
Yeah.
says band?
It just says band,
Oh, maybe
yeah.
it says roadie. And it's
Underneath, it's going to say Sweetums from Muppets.
yeah. Just say what it is.
We get a takedown order immediately.
Immediately.
Yeah. Well, Elyse, thank you so much for coming back on our show again. I'm so glad we could make these horrible characters with you.
I love them. Thank you so much for having me. Sorry about what I said about your shirt, Jacob.
No, it's
I didn't mean it. I love the shirt. It's just playing into the
He's
narrative
just going
of
to
the
go
show.
burn it after this. So, it's whatever. It's
Please don't take
fine.
down your photos of me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for having me. This was a blast, and I would love to do it again. And I know James is going to try to get on the show, but you can tell him no.
We'll get a little James action on the show. I'm confident. Do you want to tell people where they can find you?
Yeah, you can watch me almost every day at Funhouse, and then every once in a while, James and I make content for youtube.com/James Willems stuff, and I'm on social media at Elyse Willems.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Perfect.
And if you like the stuff we do here at Drawfee, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the bell. Subscribe. Get the bell. Leave a comment. Let us know what you want to see us draw next time. Any other guests you recommend we have on. And of course, if you really want to support us with that cash money, you can always support us on Patreon or buy our merch at the Drawfee store. Links in the description. We're sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.